It's safe to say Greensboro and Guilford County wouldn't be what they are today, and quite possibly wouldn't even exist if it were not for what happened on several hundred acres of land in what is now northwest Greensboro nearly 242 years ago. Well, tonight's newsmaker is the new person in charge of the place, but as you're about to see, Aaron LaRocca is no stranger to this type of work, and he has a strong vision moving forward.
I work to ensure that the park is successful and the park staff is successful at maintaining this place for future generations.
What a great place to come to work. You know,
it is nice.
This is your office.
This is my office.
It's also a place Aaron LaRocca wanted to be. He's a National Park Service ranger who applied to become the new superintendent of the Guilford Courthouse National Military Park and recently got the job after serving 16 years with the Park Service.
We're here with National Park Service Ranger Aaron LaRocca here at the Iwo Jima Marine War Memorial.
This is LaRocca in his previous position as Chief of Staff of the George Washington Memorial Parkway in the Washington, D.C. area. The parkway includes the United States Marine Corps Memorial, which the Fox News Channel featured on Memorial Day 2021.
There's no more poignant place to be than the U.S. Marine Corps War Memorial on Memorial Day.
About 6 to 8 months ago, I saw that there was an announcement for the superintendent at Guilford Courthouse National Military Park, and I knew that it aligned with my professional goals and my personal interests, and so I applied for that. I interviewed.
You also had to bone up on the history of what happened here.
So my degree is in American history, and I understood the significance of the Southern campaign of the Revolutionary War, but I really didn't understand the connection of the battle here at Guilford Courthouse to the surrender of the British at Yorktown.
In a nutshell, on March 15th, 1781, Greensboro's namesake, General Nathanael Greene, whose statue sits on the park's largest monument, led 4,500 Americans against 2,100 of General Charles Cornwallis's red-coated British forces. It's a battle reenacted here at the park every year. The Americans lost, but the fight resulted in so many British casualties, Cornwallis ended up losing the war at Yorktown, Virginia, 7 months later.
Had this battle not happened here in March 1781, the 4th of July might look very different. It might not even be a celebration.
LaRocca's arrival here comes at a transformational time for the park. Among other things, he's overseeing a project to remove numerous trees that succumbed to ice storms in recent years, as well as a temporary dog ban on the park's interior trails because too many pet owners were letting their dogs run off leash and they weren't cleaning up after them. Have you fined anyone yet for?
We've issued a few tickets,
Have you
yes.
really?
We've
Okay.
issued a few tickets,
Okay.
but yes, people are generally adhering to the trail closure, the temporary trail closure. So I would say it's fairly successful so far.
There's also a big effort to combine the park with its neighbors, the Greensboro Science Center and Country Park, into what's called the Battleground Parks District. LaRocca calls this a good way of meeting people's needs and desires, but he and the National Park Service still have to honor the fact the military park is hallowed ground where people fought, died, and are buried. This is not a place where you picnic. It's not a place where you throw frisbees. It's not a place where you have big musical concerts.
Well, no, yeah, that's exactly right. I think another neat thing about this place is that we're connected to all these other green spaces where you have better, perhaps, recreational facilities, right? You can go next door and you can go paddle boating, you can go zip lining next door. But we have different type of recreational opportunities. If you want a quieter park experience, you can come here. If you want to walk the trails and stop at the tour stops and kind of learn about the battle, right, you can come here.
How does one take a park established around something that happened more than 200 years ago and keep it relevant?
I think we continue to conduct research, right? We don't get stagnant. We continue to look into those stories of maybe those stories that are untold stories or lesser known stories to elevate the histories of African American people and women. So that's how we keep this place relevant, and that's how we create park stewards, is you see a part of yourself in the park, and then therefore you want to help preserve that park. You become a steward.